Can you hear me? I got this mic. Yes, it's clear. Okay, good. Okay, good. Hey, Lena. April. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but um, let's put this one in here. I don't know if you remember what I said, but I know Spirit was saying for you to continue developing psychically, more psychic development. So Shara started doing mediumship practices in a Discord again. She's back to doing those. So, and I'm gonna have the Wednesdays again. I just needed to have the break so I could focus on the event, and then I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so you did hear me. Is Coco in here? I could do hers. Oh, I could do it here. Participant mode. Okay. I don't think Coco's here. Okay. How are you, Lena? What is it? Lena at the Louvre. Lena at the Louvre. So yeah, I think I figured it out. I had a 12, but she didn't show up. So we're gonna go back on TikTok at 1. So I said, well, let me go on here real quick and talk to y'all. I know, me too. Good. What about you? I just sent Coco a message. Okay, I don't think it's the same Coco. It's a different Coco with the K. She said she was new to my YouTube, and so she asked for a card. I said sure. Yes, y'all do, April. You have me to yourselves. If you have any questions, you can ask me your questions. It's okay. It's okay, Nina. It's all right. I am going to do paid readings on TikTok. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask me your questions since you got me all to yourselves. Ask me whatever you want to ask. I'm here for it. But just know it's going to be on YouTube and it's going to stay on here. So go ahead and ask. I do have my mediumship classes. You guys are 102. April and Lena are 102 grads. And Chelsea is going to start her journey, but she's also in school. She's in university, so she has other things happening. How are you feeling? It's good to see your face always. Oh, thank you. I feel a little bit at ease. The event is finally done, but it's like it ain't done yet because now I'm ready for the next one. The next one is gonna be in the next one is gonna be on the East Coast, and we're gonna have a whole slew of things. It's gonna be 2 days. So every year is gonna be at a different location. Every year is gonna be a different location. Okay, see, April, this is what we was talking about with YouTube. Look, I'm gonna leave it right there too. I'm not even gonna move it off of there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Yeah, that next one is gonna be in April. No, I'll be cussing people out. I'm not even gonna do. I'm gonna leave it right there so y'all can see the shits on this side. Next year I'll be free from university for good. Okay. And it's funny because Chelsea is literally gonna be close to you. It's gonna be close to you. We already set the location. We don't have the date yet, but we set the location. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I can do add as a moderator. Chelsea supposed to know but your mama. Ooh, they do. It's a mess over here, Lena. All right, so I have it to where y'all can block or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they do it on this side. But yeah. No, but I think that's YouTube in general, Lena. I think that's YouTube in general. I think they're unhinged on this side. On TikTok, it's like everybody know how I flow, so it's different. But over here, it's loosey goosey. Everybody from all over the world have access to this. Oh, both of the Cocos are here. Hey, Coco, and the other Coco that I just met. Hey, y'all. Hey, girl, Lena, they play over here. Oh, Coco, you're here. Okay, let me give Coco her card. And then I have another Coco in the room, Coco. Coco with a K. Hey, Gia. You're in the cut supporting. Okay, Gia. I'm going to be back on TikTok. I was just waiting on my client who never showed up. But in the chat last night on TikTok, I'm out, we're going to reschedule. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Y'all saw that. If you were on the live on TikTok, you saw that. Okay, hold on. Coco with the K. Very good. Give me a card for Coco, please. Coco, the first card that came out is perception. It's all about how you perceive your spiritual journey, how you perceive things. I feel like you are starting to see a lot. I even have the yin and yang out here, so duality might be important when it comes to your perception. Seeing both sides of the coin, seeing both sides of, seeing more perspectives than the one that you were probably conditioned to see. Okay. I think your spirit team is saying it's time for you to see more and not just one way, have that one way of thinking. Like see why other people think this way or be led by spirit for one, but also see why other people think the way they think, what allowed them to think that way. And I think it's going to actually help you build your spirit, help you with your journey, help you with different decisions so you can see both sides of the story. They always say there's the truth, there's a lie, and wait, what is it? There's two sides to every story, or three sides to every story. The truth, the lie, and the something. I don't remember all of it. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Two sides and the truth. Yeah. Something like that. Okay, that's for me, right? Oh no, it's for Coco with a K. Coco with the K. Coco with the K, what's your name? Not Coco with the C. There's his side, her side. Thank you, Gia. Listen, I'm not good with remember those. Yeah, there's three sides to a story: his side, her side, and the truth. There you go. Lynn. Okay, so it was Lynn. Coco with the K, Lynn. All right, Courtney. Coco with the C. Hey, Fantasy, welcome in. Coco with a C. Let me pull the card for you. Oh, the Bob yelling because I'm not hungry. Oh, I'm yelling because I'm not hungry. Coco with a C. Courtney. Courtney. Ooh, Courtney. Well, I'm not surprised. Ancient wisdom out here for you, Courtney. Ancient wisdom. And when I say I'm not surprised because you, I feel like, are being pulled to tap into the powers. I feel like this is like higher realmed powers or connections to the deities, the spirits in those realms, that knowledge. I feel like I want to say esoteric knowledge. Because it's gonna unlock you. I don't think that you're like a new spirit that just got here. I don't think that you've been here maybe I don't think it's like you've been here for like 10, you reincarnated 10 times. I feel like you reincarnated hundreds of times. That's what it feels. It give me very esoteric, very ancient, very much like teacher, master. Yeah, and I know that you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing right now. You're really supposed to um, be a spiritualist. You're supposed to be hands on deck, helping people, touching people, healing people with hands on deck. Is what I'm seeing for you, Coco. Because it's going to start activating other parts of you. Hopefully that makes sense, Coco. Because I feel like you too big. You're too big for the cage that you're keeping yourself in. Your higher self's trying to break free. And I think that you're keeping yourself in this cage because of maybe a little bit of doubt or uncertainty. But you're too big. You're too big for this. You're too big. Your spirit self is too big. You're trying to keep it contained, but your spirit, your higher self wants to break free, friend. I feel like I see her breaking, just want to be loose and just go and just go and just go and just go. That's what I feel for Coco. Um, I've I've dreamed about laying on hands. Yes, I see you healing people with the touch, with touch. Okay. So I don't know if Reiki has been on your mind or if you have taken Reiki already, but I think that that's going to be an addition to unlocking that part of you, Reiki, the power from your hands. And then you'll see it's going to lead you somewhere else. So mediumship, you got mediumship down pat. Now let's go ahead and activate the next part of you. That's an addition to what you have. Hopefully that makes sense. Child, I'm like, this makes sense because she knows a lot. Coco know a lot, but it's just getting her in place. And what's funny, Coco, my ears, I had an ear infection last week or for 2 weeks, and it was hurting so bad. And 3 or 4 different people were like, "Oh no, girl, that's you really about to. It's ascension. It's a level up. It's leveling you up." And then at the event, it was like things were just coming quick, easy. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. I'm hearing it easy. Yes, I desire to do Reiki. Yeah, I feel like you are, and you will. You will. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Confirmation. Keep going. Oh, you saw it too, Lena? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Gotta keep going. Hopefully, you guys go to Marsha's event that's happening in ATL. I'll be there. I'll be there. I need to lose weight though. I was looking at myself. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so big. Holy shit, I gotta lose weight. Holy crap, god damn." Getting too comfortable sitting and eating and eating and sitting. Like I can see it in my face. I can see it, y'all. But look at this pork chop. So yeah, motivation. So I start November 1st. Gonna reach out to my I'm gonna reach out to my nutritionist, which is one of my friends that I worked with a long time ago. Only doing me from it. Yes, not missing that or your next event. I'm telling you. And at Marsha's event, it was so much fun. And then because a lot of people knew I was gonna be at that first event. Well, this last one that she had. And I was like, y'all, I'm gonna be there, y'all. I'm gonna be there. We're gonna have a blast, blah, blah, blah. And then when I went on stage, I was like, how many people came? How many people are my mentees that came to the event? Y'all, I swear it was like half of the room. I was like, oh, all of y'all came in here. It was like, hell yeah. And I was like, okay, now everybody know Marsha. Okay, now Marsha, come on, let's build. Because Marsha was already building. And I said, friend, I got you. Say less. I will be, and I told her when I left the last one, I said, I will be at every single event that you host. Every single one. I'm going to be at every one. All of them. Every year. I'm not going to miss it. I'm the same way. Hey, Mimi. Goddess Alchemy. I would love to go. It's going to be dope. And it's going to be in Atlanta, you know? So that's a hub for flight. It's a hub for people to come through and hang out. And plus, now it's going to be 2 days because that's what I told her last year. I said, this is 1 day is not enough. 1 day is not enough. And so this next event, my event, 2 days. 2 days. So we already found or we're starting to look for the location as far as like the actual location we were going to have the event at. We're looking at I already got the speakers that I want to be there. I already got the sound bowl healer. If I can get Sunny again, that would be chef's kiss. If I can get her to come back and do this next one, man. What else? I have to find a caterer in that space. So one of the ladies already live in the city where we're gonna have this next event. So she's already like doing a lot of the work. So me, I'm just wanting to. I gotta sell the tickets and I gotta make sure I'm at the location to do the mediumship part and set up what I want as far as workshops. Because Coco, I just told you about Reiki. I want to have somebody that can do that, can get us attuned to Reiki in 3 hours, you know, in that time frame. What is this? Who could get us to do Reiki in that 3 hour time frame? They certify us in that time frame. I gotta start being more nice to baby daddies. I can be outside more. Yes, Chelsea. And again, it's not that far from you, Chelsea. So it ain't gonna be no excuses to just jump on the road, do those 3 hours, and come be with us for the weekend. Who teaches Reiki? I have somebody that's gonna be there that's gonna teach. That's gonna be there, and so we can be certified. So it's not like you're going to go for no reason. You're gonna be. It's a lot of stuff gonna be covered in the price, so you can get your certification and be attuned in Reiki. Um, I have somebody else. I'm gonna have Kate probably guide us with human design and teach us a little bit more with human design, so everybody can understand their design. And I think we did that in the class too, the spiritual awakening class. Um, my sound bowl healer. I want to have us have a private night. So that'll probably be like the VIP part where I have a Airbnb rented out. And then I have all the things ready at the Airbnb. So that would be a private event. So that Friday night, that would be the private event. And we're gonna be floating on the pool in the little on the little floaties. I don't know what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the floater beds that they lay on in the pool. Um, and I want to say it could probably fit like maybe 15 of us, and then the sound bowl healer do her thing. I was like, boy, these y'all about to really see some shit. Y'all about to see some shit for real. um, yeah. And then I'm working on a social club. I'm working on the social club here. Spirit told me just go ahead and start working on that. So yeah. And that's what everybody was talking about. It should be quarterly. I was like, well, they in my head because I'm already working on that. A quarterly thing where we're doing something on the weekends every quarter. So yeah, that's my plan. We did. I loved it. I want to learn to play my soundboard correctly. I will stay an extra day for that. Yeah, I'm telling you, Coco, I'm telling you. This past weekend, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. That Friday night, we did the K-pop, and everybody, I think, except for one person, Jenny, nobody has been to a K-pop before. Nobody has experienced that. And I was like, none of y'all experienced this? They were like, no. I said, oh, baby, we about to listen. This is not for not these experiences I want everybody to experience. Even my level 2 students, spiritual awakening level 2, I have them going to float spas. Um, Chelsea is in level 2 right now, and she went to a float spa. You went, right, Chelsea? I think Chelsea said she went already. Yep, I think Chelsea went. But the students in that class, they have to go to a float spa, just like how y'all did the Botanica. Level 2 went to a float spa to experience that. It's like, I never heard of this. Well, here you go. Because we, as beautiful women, we don't get to see a lot of stuff. We don't get to know. We hear about it, but then sometimes we don't even know what it is. Like salt caves, we talk about that in class. Yeah, I did the float tank. Yes, the float tank. Yep, that's the float spa. Thinking about going this weekend. Oh, you didn't go? Oh, again. I was like, I thought you went again. I thought you went already. So yeah, I'm telling you. Look, Chelsea want to go again. That's how much. That's you feel so relaxed. It feels like you have done a 12-hour deep sleep, even though you're in the float spa for 1 hour. Two, 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 two on my screen. Yeah. So I want to do stuff like that. I want to create like an affiliate connection with the ones that's here in Orlando. But also if I was to do like a quarter, one of my quarters in a different city, like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna be in Texas this weekend. Come hang out with me. We're gonna go do this, we're gonna do that. That's what I'm thinking as far as the social club. I want to do it like that to where it's like, all right, y'all, all the people that's in this city. I'm going to be in Dallas this weekend, and I already have a hotel space, but I also am going to have these things happening this weekend. Come hang out with us. Let's go eat. Let's go try something new. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's just people don't have community. Y'all just in your own cities, and it's like, damn, okay, I can go with my sister, but my sister be on that Christian religious. Oh, I don't want to be vibing with that. I want somebody that I could talk about. Let me tell y'all how I channeled a fucking bird. I'm gonna tell y'all I channeled an eagle. Like that's you be like, oh girl, you channeled an eagle, man. Like stuff like that, because we know we're not crazy, we're not tripping. And so to have a community like that where like, all right, you guys, so in 3 months, we're going to go and meet up in Chicago for the weekend. Same concept. Let's try a new mom and pop restaurant, a dope spot. Let's do a float spa, or let's go get some Reiki, or let's go do, I don't know. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just, I want to do that in different cities. So when I think of quarterly, that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'm gonna fly out to California this weekend. All right, y'all. So in the month of July, it's gonna be California. We're gonna be in California for the weekend, and we're gonna go to Calabasas. And in Calabasas, they have this thing where they do this treatment for the skin and blah blah blah. Let's go and try this out, and then let's go to a rage room because we are going to break plates. We're going to get our bats. We're going to beat some shit up. We got to release, 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 and this is how we're going to release. You're gonna write on these plates who made you mad, who you want to release, and then you break that shit up. Let's go to the rage room and break up the car. Like they have actually rage rooms where you can just go and just beat, just release. You know, that's close to Vanessa. Vanessa, you're in California. I didn't know you were in California. I thought you was like in Utah or something. Oh, no, Utah. Used to be in California. Oh, okay, okay. I was like, wait, I thought you was in Utah. Okay, you are. Quick drive. Okay, okay. She's in Utah. I got a list of names I'm in. I'm telling you, Lena, that is my 2026 goal. I said, Spirit, bring the right people to me. Bring the right people to me that's in alignment with this to make it easier. Because I don't want to keep pulling and pulling like, y'all gonna come? Y'all gonna come? No, I'm gonna be there. You show up or you don't show up. That's it. I'm gonna be there because I'm not gonna. That's how I'm with my family. Okay, I'm gonna be there though. So if you're not gonna be there, that has nothing to do with me. I'm still gonna enjoy myself. Coco, my pleasure. My pleasure, Lynn. My pleasure. I am on TikTok too, Coco, if you didn't know. So you can follow me on there, and I do a lot of readings. I do mediumship on there as well. So my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. That part. Yes, I'm like, Spirit, I want to travel. In April, you will have opportunities to travel. I told my friends for my birthday we're going to do Reiki and wait until the tail party. I love that, Chelsea. I love that that's been going viral to the way to take tail party. People need that. We definitely need that as women. I love that. So just imagine how much more we can do, y'all. Like how much more. Spirit is already guiding me to be like a womb healer. And I've been dealing with my womb since early 20s when I found out that I had like endometriosis and a lot of shit going on up to fibroids. I've had 5 surgeries with I had to get the fibroids removed, myomectomy. I had a whole fallopian tube removed. And it's like, why is my womb being attacked this way? So yeah, spirit is like, because all this stuff had to happen so I can get you to go into this space so you can help the women in this way. Hi, Tish. I'm gonna be back on TikTok shortly. I just needed to. I was waiting on my client, but she never showed up. My customer, but she never showed up. So, but hey, Tish, and I know Tish, she gonna roll. The way her husband showed up at the event, I was like, oh yeah, all right, I got one person that ain't gonna hesitate to roll. And also Leslie, she got on the plane and was like, I'm going on a flight today, and I'm gonna go home today. Same day flight. I said, damn, that's what I'm talking about. I used to talk to my sister Tiffany about it all the time. I was like, man, if y'all don't jump on Frontier for $20, because Frontier is an airplane in the sky. That's what I call it. The airplane in the sky. I mean, not the airplane in the sky, the city bus in the sky. Just jump on the city bus real quick. Jump on the city bus, pay $20 to get on this flight and $20 to go back home. Okay. It's the city bus. Just get on the plane. And you won't be going more than 2 hours anyway. I don't want to take more than 2 hours on Frontier. So it's a quick ride to Chicago or a quick flight to Virginia or a quick flight to Kansas, Um, and then if you have family, they have buddy passes if they want to put you on a buddy pass. That's also a free flight. So people can know 2 hours is the max. Exactly, Tisha. I ain't trying to be on no Frontier for 3, 4 hours. Nah. 2 hours. That's all you get. But yeah, catching those 1 day flights is chef's kiss. Like, come on, y'all. I be want to be like, come on, y'all. I pay for 10 of us to just go. I said, Spirit, allow the provision to be where I could just pay for people to just get on a plane and then meet me at this Airbnb that has 10 rooms. And then we all just enjoy and just do a lot of healing and wellness and growth and, for our spirit. So that's another goal of mine. And I'm glad that I met Sunflower, who is literally flying to Bali next week to spend her life in Bali, like a one-way ticket. Can't make that up. I said, I think, Sunflower, I think you're the reason why I'm going to be in Bali. Because I always said, okay, I'm going to go to Bali, but how I'm going to have that connection? It hit me when she said it was her. I said, that's the connection. She's the connection. She's going to be my connection to Bali. I am knowing her because y'all, I've still got trust issues. So when I fly out, I'm like, Sonny, I'm here. What's up? What's we gonna do this retreat? And I said, and when she said she wants to do the retreat and create, I said, but please speak with intention over this retreat. We don't want catty women. We don't want people that's not gonna just go with the flow. We don't want it to be so itinerary. No, just get the flow of spirit. Just flow, just flow. I'm not gonna be in the mood for none of that shit. I'm not gonna be in the mood for none of that shit. I just want us to just go, and if we gotta go lay at the waterfall and just enjoy spirit cleansing us, that's what I want. If we all gonna go try this new restaurant, I want y'all to be open to try the fucking restaurant. Y'all can't keep saying, "Oh my God, I want to go travel," but then you scared you want a burger from McDonald's. No, what the fuck? Like, try the shit. We are limitless people. Stop putting limitations on ourselves and try it. Don't hurt to try. When is the Bali retreat? She's gonna let us know once she get over there. I just connected her with one of my friends who just moved back from Bali, who used to do retreats. Because when I met her, I was like, "Oh, you're doing retreat?" She's like, "No, no, I'm moving back." She got to do stuff for her mom and stuff. So her mom is sick, so she moved back. But I just connected her with Sunny yesterday. I said, "Sunny, talk to her because she did all the shit. She did 13 years of retreat, 13 years. So she is perfect to be the one to give her a guide and then have us set up and be ready for that. So yeah, time to get my passport. April, you should have been got your passport. You should have been. Everybody should have a passport. We all should have passports. Now I got to go look and make sure mine is not expired. I'm talking shit to April. Let me double check to make sure mine not expired. April. I'm gonna be like, we all should have a passport. I only say that because my family's in Haiti, so we fly to Haiti a lot. Fly to the Bahamas, even though you don't need a passport to go to the Bahamas. I still carry a passport. Hey, not too much. I'm getting my ASAP. Get your passport and get it out the way so that's the last thing. And get global entry. Get global entry or clear. Add that. If you have American Express, I think that's free. You get global entry for free or clear. Something with TSA pre-check so you don't have to wait in those lines. Right, not too much on us. Let me tell y'all, one of my friends, when she was 19, 18, 19, and I was in the church at the time. We both were in the church. I met her through church. And she was at the event. Tish, I don't know if you remember, it was a girl that had on all black, and she was at the table to the back, but by the wall, and her hair was like short and crinkly. Well, her name's Samantha. And I remember her. She had just graduated high school. She's still super churchy. Everything's by the book. Got to be by the book. Everything's like whatever the pastor say. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. And I'm like, So we end up gravitating to each other. And so I remember, and I used to do her hair. I used to do rope twists and braids and stuff to her. So I remember saying to her, "You're young. Don't let your life be stopped by some dude. You need to just continue enjoying yourself. You're young. Go and travel." I said, "One thing I need you to do is go get your passport. Just go get it. Just go get it and just have it." Now, she did it. She went and got her passport. Y'all can't tell sis nothing. Every time I see her on her, every time I see her on Instagram, she is on a trip. She just left the south of France. Her and her cousins, they went to the south of France. And I'm like, yes, I'm so proud of her. She listened. And so, yeah, she travels. She travels. And she said, if I didn't listen, she said, I trusted Ermi. She said, y'all don't know, Ermi been doing this for a long time, empowering women. And I'm like, damn dog. Yes, I wish I did when I was younger. I'm telling you. And I was traveling while I was with my daughter's father, man, Puerto Rico. Come on, y'all, road trip or let's do it. I always try to do stuff with everybody. And then I realized that me saying, come on, come on, come on, come on, was delaying me from going, waiting on everybody. I shouldn't wait. Come on, y'all, let's go. We're going to be great. No, Spirit said, stop doing that. Everybody don't got what you got. Everybody's not going to go when you want to go. Everybody's not going to do it the way you want it to be done. So just go, Ermi. And when people see you at the place, they go like, "Oh shit, you didn't tell nobody." Girl, I already know if I tell you, you're not gonna go. And I don't have time for that. That's delaying my fun. That's delaying my peace. I don't want to have somebody else. I don't want my peace in the hands of somebody else. I want to just go. I don't want to have my fun to be in the hands of somebody else. I don't want somebody else to dictate what I'm gonna do because they can't go. I can't do that shit. I got to just go. Just I'm hopping on a plane. I'm out of here. I'm grabbing my kid and we gone. Me and my kids, we went to Key West. My husband was supposed to go. My husband's always on the road, or not always, but the timing always off. He's like, yeah, let's go ahead and book the Key West trip, and then he got stuck. So me and the kids, we still going to Key West. That you being stuck don't got nothing to do with me. We still going to turn up in Key West. So in May, that whole weekend, we turned up in Key West, snorkeling and chilling. The whole weekend, eating, snorkeling, and chilling. Me and my two. I'm not gonna allow somebody to stop the fun because you can't do it. Trying to make you feel bad because you're enjoying life, girl. And I don't be feeling bad at all. I don't feel bad at all. You won't see me post it. You won't see me talk about shit until maybe later. You may see one little thing like, oh, she's at the beach. Yeah, I'm at the beach in Maui. You're not gonna know unless I say something. Yeah, you see me, I'm snorkeling. Okay, oh, she's snorkeling in Daytona Beach. Yeah, you think it's Daytona, baby. I'm in Tahiti. So, Lena, that's why I say I have to just do it. I'm just gonna show up. I'm just gonna show up because y'all know how many people say, "Oh, I'm coming to your event, Ermi. I'm coming to your event. Oh, I'm gonna be there." And then I'm like, the people that's here was not the ones that say I'm gonna be there. So what are the people that said it was gonna be there? That's not my problem. I showed up for the ones that were there. I just showed up for the ones that showed up for me. So, and I learned that lesson. I want to say as a teenager, don't sweat it, Ermi. People got lives. Shit happens. You can't control what they got going on because they ain't be there. They're not there for you. No, come on now. And that's why I always say it is 8 billion people on the planet. I'm not gonna meet everybody. I'm not gonna meet everybody. I'm gonna know you, but I might not ever see you in person, and I'm okay with that. Right, especially my husband, right, Tish? He was stuck in Kansas. Last time I checked prior to that, he was in Seattle. I said, "Oh, you're not about to make it." So I ended up missing my cousin's party. I was so mad. I was like, "Man, maybe me and my brother could have just drove down there. We could have just drove down there. I would have my brother drive the first half, and then I would have drove the second half, and we'd have made it to the party." So now I'm thinking about it like, I should have just went. Yeah, no, don't sweat it. Exactly. I had to reassure him it was for everybody. Yeah, it was for everybody. It was for everybody. But then, yeah, well, we did have two other guys there, Tyrone and his boyfriend. But Jamar wasn't able to make it. Yeah, and I don't want people to think that it's a women's thing. So Tish, you got to go to Marsha's thing, and you'll see because some of the guest speakers are men, and they talk about physical health, and the other guy was talking about financial health. Like now you got me thinking, were there men in the audience? We had this one guy that was doing the tuning forks on people. So he was doing like sound healing, but with the tuning forks, which I thought was dope. Um, I feel like, of course, it's gonna be majority women though. It's gonna be majority women, but it was men there too. I want to say maybe like seven, 5 to 7 men there. Yes, he said that before he saw them. Oh, okay, okay. Me and my future husband will be in the social club. I know that's right. Oh, that's next. Yeah, that's next. An event. Yep. So we're gonna be. Listen, it's just that we need to create the spaces that we want, and that's what Spirit had to remind me. You want it, you create it. You want it, you create it. You're not gonna find the people. You're not gonna find it in those spaces that you're seeking. You're not gonna see you in those spaces. You're gonna feel very uncomfortable in those spaces, Ermi. Those spaces were not created for you. But if you want a space like that, you have to be the one to create that space. And then the people that are finding you will feel comfortable knowing that, man, I feel okay here. I want to make a gala. Like y'all, my mind, the things that Spirit is showing me is way bigger than just that event. I'm over here, I'm thinking galas, y'all. I'm thinking awards. I'm thinking acknowledgement, recognition. I want to recognize the people that are doing the spiritual things, the ones that are helping people wake up. Like I don't see anything like that. You see the Dove Awards, they do that for church people. But I am thinking a gala for spiritualists, the gala for the medium of the year that supported their community, the ones that helped so many people in their cities, in their towns. Like I want to acknowledge people like that. At the end of the event, that was Saturday, I had already purchased like little mini trophies for my team. They didn't see that coming. I went and got them trophies, and I went and got them gift cards. And I presented to them and I said, because of you guys, I was able to get this off the ground. It was not just a thought in my head. I could not figure out how to get it off the ground. But it's because of you guys, me having this team, I want to give you guys this as acknowledgement. You guys were a major piece of this puzzle. And so it was like acrylic, like an award, but it had an engraving on it, and I gave them all a piece, and it was like a puzzle piece. And then I gave them all a gift card, and I said, I just want to acknowledge you guys and let you guys know I appreciate y'all. But that right there, me doing that, that's manifesting the bigger picture. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's manifesting the bigger picture. I want it to be where people like you and no, not anybody can get to this. Not anybody can get to this award ceremony. This is going to be a gala. You know, I want it to be big. I want it to be big. It's going to be big. I already know. And I just need to put my players in place. People are waking up. The ones that are doing the deconstruction. I want to be able to be like, and I'm also presenting this award to April. April has been a pivotal part of her community. She has helped over 20 girls master blah, 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 blah. And these girls, and then I have the clip playing, play the clip, and then you see clips of April in the background doing things in her city, helping people and helping them understand what intuition is and helping them tap in. I saw this lady, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. This lady, I want to say she might be in India, somewhere in the Middle East. And they have a school where they are training the children to tap into their psychic abilities. And you can see them, they're all blindfolded. A bunch of kids, they're sitting on the floor, they're blindfolded. And then she has a card with just like what is it called? Like a circle or a square, a shape and a color. And she's walking to each one, like you know how you play Duck, Duck, Goose? And she walks up to each one and she puts the card on their head and they'll say literally what's on the fucking card. I said, thank you, Spirit, for showing me that. Thank you, Spirit, for showing me. It was like the Xavier School. Everybody keeps saying that for my mediumship class. But it's like X-Men. I was like, oh my gosh, she's really training them to tap in. And she just put a random card on their head. And it's a star, green star. And then she'll give it to them. Good. Go to each one. I said, damn. Beautiful lady. So yeah, I can't wait. I follow her and I was like, thank you, Spirit, for bringing this to my attention so I can see it, so I can know what to do with it. My daughter's best friend, her little brother has been saying, I want to do what you do. I want to do that. I want to, and just bought himself his mom bought him a tarot deck. And he's 14, 13, 14, bought him a tarot deck. I said, boy, because you got support, your mama support you. Just imagine if you had support years ago from your own people. Just imagine. So yeah, we waking them up, y'all. We waking the people up. That's beautiful. I work with my oldest when he's free. He's tapped in at 20. Yes, yes, Lena. Yes. Whew. So yeah, I said a mouthful, but I just wanted to let y'all know that my vision is so big, so big. I just got to get the players in place or the pieces in place. And I just know a lot of people I have not met yet that's going to be a part of this. I just know I could just see the people that is going to help that I have not met yet. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But now my goal is to focus on Marsha's, promoting Marsha's. That's why I said get y'all tickets before the 31st because the price is going to go up. And I only charged $70 for mine, and I had a lot of stuff. Y'all saw those giveaways. Y'all saw the food, the place. The intent was set. The intention was set. And I see why people charge like $100 or $150. I get it now. I get it. But I also will say to Spirit, yeah, some people can't afford it. And then Spirit will say, well, they can't go. I was like, damn. Some people can't afford it, Spirit. Well, they can't go to that event. Because if they know that they are a manifester for real, they'll be able to afford it. If they know they're a manifester for real, they'll be able to afford it. And that's exactly what Amber said yesterday on her live. She was telling Rita, she said, man, I don't know if I can go because I don't have the money for the ticket. And Rita said, manifest it. She manifested her flight. She manifested her ticket. She manifested her to be there. And she was the one that got, I don't want to say she's the one that got the most out of it, but she definitely got a huge shift. Amber got a huge shift while there. I didn't know my daughter knew a lot until she watched the movie with us. I didn't know my daughter knew a lot either. Look what my daughter made for me, for those that did not know. She said, this doll is me. I was like, me? Until I saw the sweater. I was like, oh, I can see why you said it. The doll is me. She got my duster. So yeah, this doll is supposed to represent me. Amber Live was phenomenal. Yes, yes. And mind you, me and the ladies, we were like, so who gonna go live and talk about the event? And then I see Amber on. I said, y'all, Amber's live right now. Let's go support Amber. She's talking about it right now. So we don't have to really just make a whole live to talk about the event. Oh my God. Yeah, girl. Y'all, she made this. The girl is very talented. I just told her she need like something to hold the doll's head so it's not floppy. But she's like, this doll is me. I was like, what? I love it. And she know I love to wear my sundresses. And then she made a duster. The girl is funny. She is funny. She made me a duster, y'all. She just needs something to hold the head. Just look at it. The dog got ears and everything. And she looked like me. Oh my God. What it really took me out is she had put glasses on the dog. And she would put glasses on this dog, and I'm like, OMG. So April, I see what I need to do every time I go live. Make sure it's subscribers only. So that guy, he subscribed to come on here and talk shit. That's crazy. But I had left it at subscribers only. Yeah, this is amazing. And mind you, she did it in she started on my birthday. She started on August. We still in October, so it took her 2 months to do this. It took her 2 months to do this. Her hair is fly. But yeah. So y'all heard my spiel. I'm glad y'all hung out with me on YouTube. I said I was gonna go on YouTube more often. Because apparently they just put ads on my meditation videos. That pissed me off because people keep saying I was 20 minutes in and I got interrupted by an ad. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't know how to take it off. And I asked ChatGPT and it was like, well, you need to be a part of the program in order for them to take it off. I said, that's not right. I need a hat and a doll. Yeah, let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all want one for real. I'll tell her to start cranking them out and then y'all could just choose which one y'all want. Or I just don't want her to stress out. Like, you got a deadline. I don't want to do that to her. because she's still taking those college classes and she's still in high school. So she's taking about 7 classes. So I want her to still be able to focus on classes, not stress about she got to make something for somebody. I don't want to stress. So I'm gonna tell her, in your leisure, just make it, and then I'll say, hey y'all, this is the hat. If you want it, go to the link in my bio to buy it. Or hey y'all, this is the whatever she makes. Whenever the time is right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I don't want to put up. The girl will spaz if she got pressure. I don't want to have pressure. She will crash out if she has that pressure. She's a Virgo, and then they got to be perfect. Sis will crash out. I'm just saying. All right, so I'll tell her to make like 5 hats. So that'll be her job for. And I think when she's making those hats, she's in class, like she's working. She's doing classwork, and just I think that's her way of flowing. Just like as we are as mediums, the fidget spinner. You see, I'm always shuffling the cards. That's me in my flow. Or the same concept if somebody's scribbling, they're in flow. So I think with her doing crochet and doing all that, she's in flow. And that's why she's able to do her homework in flow. College will make you spaz alone. For real, Chelsea, for real. 111. 111. So I definitely am talking good. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go back on the tickety talk to do the readings that I owe people. I'm gonna just go grab something real quick to eat before I get on here and be on there for a few hours, child. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then y'all gonna see Angela in the chat. We had a reading.
I'm halfway there.
Angela, we had a reading. I was here waiting on you. What's she studying? It's undergrad. She's doing all the undergrad stuff. So algebra, undergrad. I don't know, biology, chemistry, because she plans on being a anesthesiologist. Oh, thank you, Lena, for hanging out with me. Thank you for kicking it with me. I will be kicking it on TikTok. I almost made it an hour on here. Yeah, I almost made it an hour. All right, you guys. Let me go check out the other app. April, remind me that I have to put it on subscribers only while I'm on this side. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all over there. Bye.